In the heart of the ancient world, where golden sands meet the fertile banks of the Nile, a story of unrivaled power, forbidden love, and bitter betrayal unfolds. This is the tale of Cleopatra VII Philopator, the last pharaoh of Egypt, a queen whose life was as dramatic and intricate as the civilization she ruled. Cleopatra was born in 69 BCE in Alexandria, the magnificent city founded by Alexander the Great and celebrated for its splendor and intellectual might. As the daughter of Ptolemy XII Orleats, Cleopatra entered a world of luxury, but also one fraught with peril and political intrigue. The Ptolemaic dynasty, which had ruled Egypt for nearly a century, was a Greek dynasty struggling to maintain control over a land whose culture and traditions were deeply rooted in ancient Egyptian heritage. Cleopatra's early life was thus shaped by the tensions of ruling a diverse and complex kingdom. From a young age, Cleopatra was groomed for leadership in the Ptolemaic court, a world teeming with political machinations and shifting allegiances. Her education was comprehensive, encompassing Greek literature, philosophy, and the intricacies of Egyptian religion and statecraft. She mastered several languages, including Egyptian, a rare accomplishment for her Greek lineage, which allowed her to connect with the Egyptian populace and strengthen her claim to the throne. Following the death of her father Ptolemy XII in 51 BCE, Cleopatra ascended to the throne at just 18 years old, co-ruling with her 10-year-old brother Ptolemy XIII. This co-regency was fraught with challenges, as Cleopatra faced significant opposition from entrenched factions within the court who sought to undermine her authority and control the young pharaoh. Her early reign was marked by intense political maneuvering as she sought to stabilize the kingdom and strengthen her position. Cleopatra's reign began under difficult circumstances, as she inherited a realm troubled by internal dissent and the looming shadow of Roman influence. Despite her remarkable intellect and strategic acumen, she had to navigate a complex web of courtly intrigue and factional rivalries. Her efforts to stabilize Egypt included economic reforms and attempts to address the kingdom's internal issues, yet her Greek heritage and the presence of rival factions posed constant obstacles. Cleopatra's early years as queen were characterized by her determination to overcome these challenges and assert her authority over both her brother and the various political players in Alexandria. The turning point in Cleopatra's reign came in 48 BCE with the arrival of Julius Caesar in Alexandria. Caesar's visit was a pivotal moment not just for Cleopatra, but for the entire course of Egyptian and Roman history. Faced with a civil war between herself and Ptolemy XIII, Cleopatra seized the opportunity to form an alliance with Caesar, recognizing him as both a powerful ally and a potential partner in her quest to secure her position as queen. The famous story of Cleopatra being smuggled into Caesar's palace in a carpet is a testament to her bold and unconventional approach to diplomacy. Their relationship was as much about political strategy as it was about personal connection. Through this alliance, Cleopatra sought to reclaim her throne and ensure the continuation of the Ptolemaic dynasty. Caesar, in turn, saw an opportunity to extend Rome's influence and secure Egypt's vast resources. Their union produced a son, Ptolemy Caesarion, whom Cleopatra hoped would one day succeed her as pharaoh and reinforce her rule. The support of Julius Caesar allowed Cleopatra to defeat Ptolemy XIII and consolidate her power as the sole ruler of Egypt. Caesar's presence in Alexandria was instrumental in her success, and their relationship was both a political and a romantic partnership. Yet, this period of relative stability was short-lived. With Caesar's assassination in 44 BCE, Cleopatra found herself navigating a new and treacherous political landscape. The power vacuum left in Rome by Caesar's death was filled by a triumvirate consisting of Mark Antony, Octavian, later Augustus, and Lepidus. Cleopatra's fate became intertwined with that of Mark Antony, one of Caesar's most trusted generals and a key figure in the post-Caesar political world. Cleopatra and Mark Antony's relationship was a complex blend of romance and political strategy. Their partnership was driven not only by personal affection, but also by a shared vision for the future of the Mediterranean world. Together, they sought to challenge the growing power of Octavian and reshape the balance of power in the Roman Republic. Their union was marked by lavish displays of wealth and grandeur, as their court in Alexandria became a center of opulence and celebration. Antony and Cleopatra's alliance was as much about political ambition as it was about their personal bond, and it was characterized by a series of public spectacles designed to project their power and influence. One of the most significant events of this period was the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE, a decisive naval confrontation that determined the fate of Antony and Cleopatra's ambitions. The battle was a critical moment in their struggle against Octavian and represented the high point of their grand aspirations for power. Despite their best efforts, Antony and Cleopatra were defeated, and their dreams of dominion were shattered. The aftermath of the Battle of Actium saw the couple retreating to Alexandria, where they faced the inevitable decline of their once great ambitions. In the final chapter of Cleopatra's story, she confronted the collapse of her dreams and the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty. The death of Cleopatra in 30 BCE, following Octavian's victory, marked the end of an era for Egypt and the beginning of Roman dominance in the region. The circumstances of her death remain shrouded in mystery and speculation, with the most famous accounts suggesting that she died by suicide, possibly using the bite of a venomous asp. This dramatic end to her life was a poignant conclusion to her extraordinary story. Cleopatra's legacy, however, endures long after her death. Her life has inspired countless stories, myths, and interpretations, and she remains a powerful symbol of beauty, intelligence, and resilience. From Shakespeare's tragic plays to modern Hollywood films, Cleopatra's story has been retold across centuries, each retelling reflecting the interests and values of its time. Her influence stretches beyond historical fact into the realms of literature, art, and popular culture, where she is remembered as a figure of both grandeur and tragedy. As we reflect on the life of Cleopatra VII, we see not merely the tale of a queen, but the story of a woman who defied the limitations of her era and sought to change the course of history. Cleopatra's life exemplifies the dramatic interplay of love, power, and betrayal, themes that continue to resonate with audiences across the ages. Her story is a testament to her indelible mark on history, a queen whose life was as multifaceted and grand as the civilization she ruled. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Cleopatra VII. If you enjoyed this exploration of one of history's most captivating figures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the past. Until next time, may the echoes of ancient Egypt's grandeur continue to inspire us.